Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your daily reading for Wednesday, May 18th, 2022. Wednesdays we do midweek motivations for those of you who are new to my channel. We do things just a little bit differently Wednesdays. If you're following a traditional work week, Monday to Friday, Wednesdays is when people's energy tends to drop just a little bit. This week in particular, things are just a little bit out of order, just a little bit out of sorts. So let's get your cards and let's see what we've got to give you a little bit of advice, pick me up, or some just very enlightening messages for you here today. So let's see what we've got. We've got Journey coming up here. I love this card. This is just such a wonderful card filled with a sense of adventure. All right, so prepare for a journey. Where do you want to go? Okay, part of your advice or inspiration or motivational messages here today. If you're bored, if you're feeling stuck, maybe you need a change of environment. The journey can certainly represent a little bit of a getaway, even if it's just for a couple of hours. Just get out and do something fun, right? Go out on a little bit of an adventure. Doesn't have to be today, okay, but maybe you make some plans for the weekend or something. So really, Spirit's trying to get you out of your shell, out of your comfort zone, or out of your everyday mundane routine when we get this one, right? But this is also, can also be about any kind of journey, not necessarily just travel or adventure, right? And even if you're just going on a bit of an adventure, it's just a couple hours in the afternoon, okay, something like along those lines. But it can also represent other kinds of journeys, a spiritual journey. Okay, pack your bags because you're evolving and you're growing and you're connecting with your spiritual side like there's no tomorrow. There's I don't know about you, but there's a interesting kind of vibe in the air. Maybe it's just because it's Scorpio energy, I'm not sure. With that eclipse, I keep getting the most strangest sense of, I'm not sure if it's nostalgia or a premonition. I don't really think it's nostalgia, and it's not deja vu. It's lasting too long for that, but I'm feeling like it's the fall, like it's autumn. When the air changes and there's a little bit of crispness in the air and it smells different and it feels different and all, it's just weird. And it's like I'm in it. So perhaps some of you are on a bit of a spiritual journey, and just roll with it. You might not know what it means yet. I don't know what mine means. Okay, not yet. Anyway, I will. But just kind of go with it. Just kind of embrace the feelings. So, whatever kind of journey you're on, have a little bit of fun. Okay, so we have the Light card here as well. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. It is a very intense energy that we've got going on. There's a lot of chaos going on in the world, a lot of uncertainty, economic uncertainty, safety, security, all of those things. And, a lot of people are just feeling a little bit scared, quite honestly, in some respects, right? And it's not a great feeling. It's a very chaotic feeling, right? So other than the fact that the Fairy Queen of Light is coming here to shed love and light on everything around you, to remind you, okay, to find the light, to find the good in all things, okay? Not everything is all doom and gloom, regardless of what the news says. Sometimes we create our own light, but this is Spirit saying that, you know what, there's a lot of wonderful energy that is around you. Call on your angels, spirits, guides. If you are feeling just really kind of petrified, and a lot of people are, right? The world goes through cycles, ups and downs, scary, not scary, all these kind of things. And right now we've got a big shakeup of the world order in a lot of levels. And it is a very scary, uncertain place to be. So connect with your angels, spirits, guides, the fairies, whatever it is that you feel good with, or whatever it is gives you comfort, okay? And they are there to love and guide you, protect you. Some meditation may do well for you as well, okay? So, but also remember that, there is good in everything. There's good that comes out of a lot of things. When we look back on the pandemic, we are still in it in the majority of places. It hasn't changed at the moment, although restrictions have lifted and all of that. But when you really look back to it, the world slowed down. And we can see the good that did come out of some of that. There's a lot of bad, No denying that, but there's also a lot of good that came out of it. We stopped. We focused on things that were really important. Things like love, family, friendships, connecting with ourselves. A lot of people had spiritual awakenings throughout that pandemic. So there is good out of every situation. We just need to be willing to find it. So, excuse me. So let's get a few more cards here. What else do we have here for some midweek motivation? Thank you. I'm going to get 3 separate messages. Sometimes these messages are completely separate. Sometimes they do blend into each other. So we'll just get a few of them here and see what we've got. Thank you very much. Kind of a little bit of a deep message today. So let's have a look. We've got the 5 of Autumn. Spirit really wants you to know, this is 5 of Pentacles energy, okay, is that there may have been losses, there may be challenges that you're dealing with in your present moment or the events leading up to today. And when we have the 5 of Pentacles, this is a reminder of a lack mentality, right? You may not have everything you need. You may not have everything you want. You may not be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You may have had some losses. You may have had some challenges. But Spirit wants to remind you here that there's always some form of help available somewhere. Whether this is just you making a conscious effort to focus on the positive, to focus on where you want to go, what you want to achieve, how to improve, right? When we take those baby steps, when we have that abundant mindset, like I'm not where I want to be, but I'm going to get there. Okay, then things can quite often, the tables can turn, the tides can change. But the 5 of Autumn here is also a reminder that, you may need to put your human ego aside, right? Ego is not a bad thing. We all have an ego, okay? But sometimes we need to put our pride aside, right? We need to reach out. We need to ask for help. We need to use some tools and resources at our disposal, okay? Even if it's just for a temporary reprieve, there's always some sort of help available for you, okay? So this is also Spirit saying that, your money may be tight right now, but perhaps there's some things that you can do a little bit differently to change that situation. Okay, sometimes there's like side gigs available for you. Sometimes, we have to revamp our budget a little bit, just, pinch our pennies just a little bit for the time being. But this could also represent that there's changes in the wind for you. There's opportunities that are available for you. You may need to look under a couple of rocks. The 5 of Pentacles quite often is, an alternate opportunities, alternate resources, something that you're not quite seeing yet. So perhaps, there's something different that you need to look at. Perhaps there's a different, if you're looking to make a career change, right? You want to make some more money. Perhaps you are selling yourself short. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, you're selling yourself short a little bit. Sometimes we forget that we have transferable skills and experiences, and we don't, we don't look outside our current industry or our current job title. Okay, those kind of things. But you have experience, you have a lot to offer, you have a lot to give, and so perhaps broadening your horizons may open some additional doors for you. We have the 2 of Autumn here is the 2 of Pentacles energy. So this is really quite a very interesting energy sometimes. So you may have some decisions, some choices to make, okay? And Spirit wants to remind you here that you have a talent for multitasking. You can handle a lot of things. You may have a lot of doors, a lot of options that are available for you. 5 of them, actually. Usually we have 5 pentacles in a window. All right. And, so sometimes we need to keep an open mind a little bit as to, what we are looking for. But there are options available for you, whatever it is that you are looking for. This particular 2 of Autumn, 2 of Pentacles deck is a reminder to have some fun. Okay, that you may be focusing too much on one area of your life. You may be a little bit out of balance. So even if it's just for an hour, where do you want to go on a journey? What is fun for you? You're going to go, maybe you can, go play mini golf for an hour or something, or, just sit at the beach, go for a walk, go for a hike. There's a lot of free things that you can do, but try and have a little bit more fun. Okay. For some of you, you may not be having a lot of fun right now. Okay. And Spirit's really wanting to kind of get you out there a little bit and to just enjoy life, even just for a very small amount of time, right? We all have a lot to do. We all have a lot on our plates. We all have a lot of responsibilities. But when we do engage just for a brief period on having a little bit of fun, have a smile on our face, it raises our energy, raises our vibration, and things just seem a little bit easier. All right. So, but you may also have some choices to make there when we get that Two of Autumn, Two of Pentacles energy. So perhaps you are considering making a bit of a change, especially with that Five of Pentacles. You're not where you want to be right now, whether you're changing your perspective, changing your outlook, changing your scenery, okay, or changing your way of thinking. All right. Perhaps you're looking to change your environment in some way. And those options are available for you. We have the Seven of Winter coming out here also. This is the Seven of Swords energy. So if you are not where you want to be right now, okay, if you don't trust your environment, you don't trust the people that are around you, okay, then there are better choices available for you. So we've got two challenging energies here, bookending a choices card, okay, or a balance card. All right, so the Seven of Winter may be that, you are in an environment where it's just not right for you. It's, you may not trust it, or you don't trust the people around you, okay? And when we have this is a reminder that there may be a better choice available for you. All right, and, look at where you want to get to. Look at your solutions rather than focusing too much on the problem. We all have the ability to make some sort of change at some point. Even if it's just little minor changes, things get a little bit better. But the Seven of Winter is that Seven of Swords where we also try and figure out the truth, okay? Figure out the honesty. So be honest and be truthful with yourself about what you want, where you want to go, okay? If you're not seeing things clearly right now, then there may be a way for you to get clarity. For one, the light energy there is coming in, reminding you that there is a lot of help that's available for you. Meditation, connecting with your higher self can sometimes bring you that clarity that you are looking for. But this is also really about being honest with yourself as well. Okay, and sometimes we are in situations that aren't the best for us. The five of Autumn. Okay, we are out of alignment. We're out of balance. We're putting in more effort and more time and attention than maybe we're getting back. And, sometimes we need to be honest about that situation, whatever that looks like for you. And perhaps there's some changes in the wind. There's something a little bit different that you can do to elevate your situation just a little bit. Sometimes we need that little bit of a reminder. It's very interesting that we're getting Pentacles energy out for you today. So, for one, our physical environment, sometimes we focus too much on our physical environment and not enough on our higher selves. Sometimes we focus too much on our higher selves and we don't pay attention to our physical world. A little bit of escape energy there. But the Pentacles energy is really all about your physical environment, but also about the earth. And, maybe connecting with nature may actually be really good for you at this time, right? Especially to clear your head, because the Seven of Winter energy, the Seven of Swords, can bring about some regrets. It can bring about uncertainty. It can bring about, confusion. Okay, so, and sometimes sometimes we overthink things, we overanalyze things, and sometimes the best way to get a little bit of clarity or to just clear our heads a little bit is to connect with nature. So perhaps, again, I think I mentioned a little bit earlier with the journey energy, perhaps there's, an opportunity for you to get out in nature in some way. Even if you live in the middle of a big city, go for a walk around someone else's neighborhood. Okay, maybe not yours, and change the scenery. Okay, go around do some little window shopping or something. Window shopping is always fun and it's free. So let's get a couple more messages out here and see what else that we've got for you coming. Thank you. We're not taking all those. Just two more cards, please. Thank you. All right. So we've got a couple angel wishes cards here. And the first one, if in doubt, ask for inspiration from above. Okay, repeating message there for you. Spirit's reminding you that they're always there. And we have your loved ones are guiding you from above. Okay, so again, there's that light energy there. Okay, something's trying to get through, something's trying to talk to you. We also have time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. Live each day to its fullest here, people, and have a little bit of fun. Enjoy your life, okay, or at least try to. Yes, we all have burdens, we all have responsibilities, but if we find a little bit of time out in our day, just a tiny bit, okay, we can really kind of just have a sigh of relief. We have uncertainty. The shades of gray within the fog will eventually lift. Okay, a little bit of inspiration for those of you feeling a little bit uncertain or afraid. We've got a couple of chakra cards here. We've got destiny coming out. Third eye chakra, follow your instincts. They lead you to the truth. Very interesting that I chose to pull this. It's indigo and indigo matching, right? Your third eye. What are you envisioning? What do you want? What does your imagination tell you? What do you see in your mind's eye? Okay, follow your instincts. Sometimes the Seven of Swords energy, we overthink, we overanalyze things, and then we get stuck. Your intuition will show you the way. Look at your visions, look at your imagination. Where do you want to go? And then take the steps to get there. We have throat chakra here as well. Truth. Interesting, since the Seven of Winter is about truth and honesty. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. I'm going to leave that there for you folks. I hope there was something here that that resonated with you in some way. It may have been a small way, maybe it was a big way, but if there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.